Hello guys, and welcome to another random reviews video. Before I begin, just want to mention something. Not like a couple of days ago I recorded a very long video. It's a SHTF items video. So I selected the items that I would choose if there is ever a SHTF situation. I'm not gonna say what that is. You probably know what SHTF is. So it's like when crap hits the fan. The thing is that YouTube, I think it has a rule that if you cuss, early in the video, then you get, throttled down. Even though I don't get any views anyway, but just want to play it safe anyway. So I recorded that video. It's like 2 hours plus long. And I decided not to upload it. I don't know why. I think it's an okay video. Like all my videos are just okay. Nothing too much like, well, big production. Worth the like, worth the watch. I didn't upload it. But if on this video I get in the comment section, enough people saying for me to upload the video, I will. And then you get to see the items that I chose for such scenario. So before we begin with the topic of this video, I'm gonna, as always, show you the collectible for tonight's episode. This is Darth Maul on the Sith Speeder. It comes with the action figure, and it has a little speeder bike inside. This one is a signed figure. It's signed by Ray Park. And not all my stuff is signed. Like 99.9% of them are not signed. But ones that I signed, I don't have in storage. I have them here because I haven't taken the collection out yet. I'm working on, see what kind of display I'm going to use. So I took the ones that have signatures on because they're, they have some value to me. So this one was signed at a convention where I used to live before by Ray Park. This is a cool dude. I do have more than one of these, of course, because when you're a geek like me, you definitely need to get a few so you can take them out. So this one has never left the box. This has been boxed for ages. And it's probably going to stay like that for even longer. So Darth Maul from episode 1. Which some of the hardcore fans didn't like the prequels or the sequels. Actually didn't like the sequels. I did like them. I have a lot of fun memories from this era with my friends. We went hunting this action figures. I actually remember where I bought this. That's how much of a good impression it made for me. It was really fun at the time, so I had a blast with some of my co-workers who are also Star Wars fans. So yeah, action figures from Star Wars, they're cool. So now let's move on to the item that I'm going to review on today's video. So we're gonna switch back to flashlights. And this, I had it like laying around. I don't use this. I bought it for my wife. And if you go and when I show you the pictures from Amazon, if you go and look for this item, it's actually marketed for women. And I think I know why. It's not because it's girly, but it has a lot of stuff that probably women may take for granted. So it's a good combination of, or not for granted. They don't think it's important. I think that's the right way to say it. For granted is not the right way, the right word, or the right phrase for it. It's actually they think that they may not need it, and I believe that everybody, not just women, everybody could benefit from something like this. It comes with this little pouch. I just added Velcro on the back. As I usually do, I modify basically everything I get my hands on, because in the car that she was using at the time I bought this, I could stick it to the side, because this needs to be close to your hand It cannot be at the glove box. It cannot be anywhere like far away, and it's kind of big. So I kind of put a little uh, Velcro with glue on the side of the car, on the panel, and stuck it there out of arm's reach. But then we sold that car, and I took it out and I kept it in the house. And she bought another thing that has some of the items that this one has, and perfectly fine with that one. So what this is, and the company's called BlueColt, but when you look for it in Amazon under this name, and I'm going to show you, it doesn't pop up under that name, but it's the same product. I bought this, I want to say it was Walgreens, I think, and it's not that expensive. I think I paid like $25 for it or something like that. It's not that bad. So what this is just a your regular flashlight, not a very powerful flashlight. So I'm going to start by saying that it's a regular flashlight. It's going to help you find your way in a dark place if you ever need to. Way better than whatever phone you have. Like I always say, and I'm always going to say when I speak about flashlights on my videos, your phone is not a flashlight. And if you're using your phone as your only flashlight, even though it has a little light, what you're doing is consuming the battery that you may need to actually use the phone for what it is, to make calls, to call for help. So you should have a flashlight on you, or at an arm's reach, or in your car. You should have more than one flashlight, if you ask me. This one is not that bad. It has several functions. So the way that this one works, I'm gonna try and see if I can make it work like that. So you kind of like soft press this button and it changes the intensity of the light. This is the strobing light. This is the actually the brightest light that this produces, and then it kind of like drops down a little bit. You probably cannot see it on the camera, but it drops the intensity just a little bit. It has like 3 settings for brightness, and then it has the strobing light. When you kind of like press it, it's soft pressed. It also has like a focus beam, so you pull this part like that and it focuses the beam. If you can see, kind of like the spread beam, and then like the focus beam, which is pretty good if you want to point it towards something that is not that close to you. And this is like, that's kind of like why they put it, I guess, why they make this flashlight with this functions. So you cover a bigger spread like that with a beam like that, and then like this is just more focused, to focus on something in particular. This they advertise as an emergency signal light, and I believe it may work because it's bright. It's kind of like a little red O-ring thing, plastic, that it lights up quite nicely in a bright red when you turn the flashlight on. As a defensive tool, it has this ridges over here, and it's made out of aluminum. The whole body is aluminum and plastic, but this is aluminum, so you can actually use it as a defensive tool while you're lighting your way out of whatever situation you find yourself into. You can actually use this as a defensive tool. If you hit somebody with this in anywhere, I think it's gonna cause some damage and it's gonna hurt. So it's a good thing to have. It also has a seatbelt cutter. Right there, you can see the little blade right there, the seatbelt cutter. And it has it's kind of like why I like it so much, it has a window breaker. So the way it works is that it has this little button over here, so you like push it down and it pops up, and then you can hammer the window or the glass or the back seat glass of your car, or the front back, or the front glass of your car, or whatever part of your car you're in, to break it and get out of the vehicle. And one of the things that I really loved about this is that it is a multi-tool as well. So he has, of course, small knife. It's been with us for years and it's still sharp. Let me see if I can do something real quick. Hold on. Okay, let me see how sharp it is. So this is the paper trial thing. Yeah, no, it's not that sharp anymore. I need to sharpen it. But I mean, if you actually really push it in, it will cut. It still cuts. You can probably peel a lime or an orange or something like that with it. Hold on. And it's sharpening. I'll get it done someday. So it has that, and it also has a bottle opener. If I can pull it out, it's kind of like, it's brand new. Never used it. It has a little bottle opener too, which is always useful if you don't know how to open a bottle without having a bottle opener. This is good to have. It also has a pair of scissors. If I can stick my fingernails into it, it's kind of like really stiff. There you go. It has a pair of scissors right there. These things are kind of good, kind of cool, and very useful. I actually have caught a fishing line with this. They're somewhat sharp, but for what it is, it's an additional tool that you can probably use for cutting God knows what that you may need to cut. It also has this little screwdriver. It's like really tiny, or like really small screws. Let me hold on. Hit the mic like I always do. Hold on. That thing in my hand is not dirt. I wrote a number on it earlier today, and there it is. And I haven't washed my hands yet since I got home. Sue me. Okay, so and this over here has this tip over here is a little flathead screwdriver, and it has some hex holes for, hold on, for some kind of hex screws or hex bolts. I don't know how useful that will be. I have never tried it before, but I don't know. Maybe someday I'll see. I'll see if it works. You know, sometimes you try to unscrew something and the little bolt on the side gives you grief because it will turn with the screw as you're trying to unscrew it. Having something like this with you may actually be helpful. So it's always good to have. It's you know, tools are always useful, even if you're not using them at the time. You have them there, and you probably can use them at some point. Let me see if it fits this. It's too small for the mic. Has some screws on the body, and was trying to see if it fits, but it doesn't. So anyway, flashlight, multi-tool. There's not a lot that I can say about this, other than I bought this a long time ago, like I would say 5 years ago, maybe more. And I've changed the batteries a couple of times on it because even if you're not using it in time, it will run out of batteries, and it still works. I don't know if it's water resistant. I didn't do any research on it. I'm just reviewing it because it's been with me for quite a while, and it still works. It's a decent size. It feels, a good grip, and it's a inexpensive flashlight that could very well help you out on a sticky situation, or just on a regular I need to see where I'm going situation, or I'm walking my dogs at night. I don't want to step on dog poop. situation, or I need to break somebody's car window for whatever reason situation, or your own, which on a better scenario will be best if it is somebody else's and not you. So the way that you close this, I didn't mention that the way that you close it is that you push this back again and you flip it. But I also saw that you can actually push it back and it'll close, but it feels as if it was like if I was applying a lot of force to it. So I much rather do it like that. So you flip it, push it, and then you release, and it stays in place. The body, like I said, it feels aluminum. The front part is aluminum, and the light is decent, I would say. If you're looking for something more powerful, then this is not the flashlight for you. If you're looking for something better made, this is not the flashlight for you. This is just a regular flashlight that serves as a multi-tool and is marketed for women. So now let me show you the pictures that I dug up from Amazon, which is not what I bought it. Like I said, I bought it from Walgreens. So give me a second real quick. Let me transition to my me out of the way screen, and here you go. You type that name in, multi-tool LED flashlight, all in one tool light, tactical torch, blah blah blah, and it'll pop up. And this is basically the same one that I have, but it doesn't have this specifications on the intensity of the light. I'm guessing that maybe this one is better than the one that I have. I think it does more. Maybe it has more, when you use the focus beam, it's better, or it has something that this one doesn't have. But it's basically the same model, and the price is really good. I'm gonna let you guys go and look for it if anybody's interested in this. So let's move to the next picture. This is basically what I was talking about. It has a safety hammer. They call it safety hammer. It's a window breaker. You can actually break the window of a car because of the way that the tip is shaped. I haven't tested it because I'm not gonna break my car's window to test a freaking flashlight, and I don't have the budget to buy, which I would do actually if I had the budget. I would buy a car window and just hit it with it and see what it does. I would definitely do that if I had the budget for it, but I don't, because you guys don't share my videos and you guys don't subscribe. So yeah, you're stuck with this cheap ass pictures from Amazon and not live tests. That's on you, not on me. So it has the cutting knife, which is just a seatbelt cutter. It's not a cutting knife; it's a seatbelt cutter. I'm guessing that this is Chinglish, and this one is made in China. And that's kind of like why they are defining or things like this, the way that they're defining it or describing it. Yeah, I was not made in China. I just have brain farts all the time. So this one's powered by 3 AAA batteries. I actually can't remember. Let me see if I can remember how to open this thing. It's been so long. Open this way, it says. Ow. There you go. Let me see which. Yeah, this one actually, yeah, it's three AAA batteries. Same thing as that one that you see on the picture. Yeah, didn't break it. So not that bad. It lasts a little while. And flashlights, you're not using them all the time. I don't know what the extended use will be. You need to keep in mind that's just 3 simple AAA batteries, so it's not gonna be like something that's gonna last you for a really long time if you're using it continuously. So it'll be a good idea to have some batteries with you if you think you're gonna use it for a long time, which probably you will not. Multi-tool flashlight, function beyond your imagination. Yeah, you know, it is an interesting product because it combines a lot of things that are useful on a day-to-day basis and that could be useful on particular or certain situations, which is the seatbelt cutter. Like, I don't know how many times have you seen a car burning on the street. I can tell you that in my lifetime I've seen more than 10 vehicles burning. I've seen cars flipped. I actually have helped people getting out of cars that are catching fire. When I was a teenager, I did that once. Never caught a seatbelt in my life. Uh, but I can see the need for something like this in a sticky situation. Never broken a window. Actually, I did break a window once, but it was not to take anybody out. It was an abandoned car, and we just wanted to try to see if we could break the window, and I actually broke the window with I think it was my elbow. It hurt like hell. Okay, so double nut wrench, cross screwdriver, bottle opener, scissors. Oh, you see, this is what I mean. So these are the scissors according to him, and this is just according to whomever did this, and this is, I don't know what will be. So it has the same things. ABS plastic will be the center of the thing, which is the same as mine or my wife's, even though she doesn't want it anymore. It's still hers. On and off button, some function, emergency beacon, and aluminum attack head. I don't know if you should be attacking people with this, but I'm pretty sure that if you have it in your hand and you hit somebody in the head with it, they're gonna notice that you hit them in the head with it, because it's aluminum and it's not sharp, but it's edgy. And you could do a number in somebody's face with this thing if you hit them once or multiple times. So it doubles as a self-defense tool. And that's kind of like one of the things that I like the most about it. It doesn't feel really rugged. I'm guessing that if it falls from a high enough place, or maybe even if it falls out of your hand at your whatever height you are, it will break. I'm guessing it will, but I never dropped this before, so I don't know. I'm not gonna drop it just to prove a point. Again, I don't have a budget for it. If I did, I would try to get another one and then just drop the new one, because this one already has sentimental value to me, because it's been with me for a long time. I don't want it to break. But I'm guessing that it will. Feeling it and kind of like having it, I think it will break. One thing that it'll do. So when I bought it, this is kind of rubbery to help you with the grip. And since it was inside a car for a long time, and we don't have a parking garage, like a inside garage, is the cars are outside. And where we live closer to the sun than everybody else in the world, I think. This kind of like turned a little sticky, and you will grab it and you feel your hands sticky. So I took it out and I really cleaned it. I removed that with some dishwashing soap and a lot of patience, and I removed the whole thing, and now it doesn't feel sticky anymore. So be mindful of that. It may happen to you if you leave it in your car and the car is not it's like under the sun for multiple years. Actually took for that to happen. But just so you know that this is something that may happen to it, and you may need to do the same thing I did. It doesn't eliminate the function of the flashlight. It doesn't mean that I can't grip it properly. It's just what it is. It will happen. And I think that's it. No more pictures. Yeah, that's it. So switching back to the regular screen, there's nothing much that I can add about this thing, I don't think. BlueColt multi-tool flashlight. Would I recommend this? Yes, I will, and I do recommend it. Again, for me, it has worked fine. It serves the purpose. It's there. It turns on when I want it to turn on. Turns off when I want it to turn off. And I have an additional flashlight. Even though I don't use this, I don't carry it. I don't have it anywhere. Probably if someday he may move from the house to the car to a car and live there, but I always have a flashlight with me basically all the time. So maybe to lend it to somebody at some point, or put it on a bag and leave it there and have it there in the back, and eventually, every now and then come in and check the batteries, make sure that it's working fine and all that other good stuff. It is a good product to have. I don't have any negative to say about it, to be honest with you guys. So, BlueColt multi-tool flashlight, yeah, you should definitely look into it. If you're in the market for buying something, buying like a flashlight and a multi-tool, and you're not into like really expensive stuff, and you don't mind, if it's not like a super high-end quality thing, this may be a good option for you. Um, okay, I think that's it. If you like the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, share it with somebody that would criticize my accent, or that would make fun of all the stupid things I say during my videos. And without nothing left to say for now, Random Reviews, signing out. God bless you all. And be careful out there. Things are crazy, as we all know. Take care.